We have found some equal ground on something
sure.
we could talk about.
Which is why I appreciate this so much.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that you appreciate it.
I do.
It is one of the most rewarding things I've ever done with my life so far. What was it like? I mean, why do it? I mean, why even do that at all?
Well, how I got there has nothing to do with what happened when I was there, right?
Okay.
So for me, it was I'm very creative and very artistic. And so I found it to be a very creative outlet. Like I would get into these designs and 8 hours would go by. I didn't even eat. Like it was, so the gyms have always been a passion for me. I'm an athlete. I always work out, always will. I believe it's really important for me to de-stress and think.
Absolutely.
But going to gyms, there was always in my mind some traffic flow issues. So for me, in my mind, I was recreating the industry.
Yeah.
Right? Whether I did or didn't doesn't really matter. But that level of passion and commitment is what allowed me to destroy the Goliaths in the industry.
Yes.
Like, and we absolutely devastated LA Fitness, who at the time, and you could argue still pretty big now, but they were everything. And we're talking almost 18 years ago. They were the god in the industry.
Yeah.
And so I identified some really important things.
Okay.
The outside of their building, they do a great job of it looking really impressive. And then they do an amazing job of getting that individual area really juiced up about fitness. And then they do something really poorly because they're so busy scaling. Within 6 to 9 months, they turn their back on staff. There's no support for their team. They stop putting money into equipment. So then they disappoint the industry. So my model was build a brand new around the clock fitness within 3 miles of any LA Fitness, and I've been open 9 months or more. And we were the new fish. We did everything better. We took away all the objections. Whatever they did wrong, we amplified better. They had a join fee, we didn't. They had a cancel fee, we didn't. They were a year contract, we were month to month. So we just kept pounding and we destroyed them.
Yes.
I mean, in our gyms, an average LA Fitness has maybe 4,000 members. We were between 9 and 12,000 members per club.
How many clubs?
So initially I had one club for 6 years or 7 years. I just didn't want to build another one. And I finally was like, well, I can't avoid the fact that this is really successful. Yeah. So then we went on
It's a good problem to have.
100%. We went on a spree in like 2 or 3 years and built 6 more clubs.
Whoa. All in Florida?
All in Florida.
All in Florida.
But our 7 clubs, volume-wise, was like 20 LA Fitnesses. So our clubs were, like I said, 30 to 70,000 square feet. My last one was an ego build for sure. I called it the Disneyland for, fitness guys. It was three levels and mezzanines and arcades and all this type of stuff.
Yes.
But I knew I was exiting. And so I said, this last one, I'm going to be really exciting for the new buyers, which ended up being Town Sports International.
Wow.
Yep.
Maybe a dumb question with a name like Around the Clock Fitness, but was it a 24-hour facility?
I love that you just asked that. Because every time people used to ask it, I used to go, are you serious? Yes, it was 24/7, 365.
Is LA Fitness 24 hours?
No.
See, there's another one. That's a big one.
Huge.
For a commercial space, that's possibly the biggest thing people need.
It's huge.
They have to be able to go in there whenever their
Full
schedule
access.
allows.
And we were always staffed.
Whoa, even all night long. You had staff.
24/7, 365. Because I wanted the same experience at 3 a.m. that you had at 3 p.m. So we had staff, we had cleaning staff, we had a full service deli, everything you could do. Because listen, it's not your fault that you happen to work until 1 a.m. And you get a subpar experience at the club. To me, that didn't seem fair.
Yeah.
So these were the little things that we did that just made us really successful.